Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. We are back again for another episode. It is episode number 98, and in today's episode we are going to be playing 3 drafts, and we're also going to maybe win a few, so you'll obviously have to stick around to see what happens. So we are just going to play, we're just going to show the final in each draft, and we'll obviously show building each draft because that's probably the most fun part about doing drafts. So this is the first draft that we're going to go and play. A couple of interesting formations. We decided to go for the 4-3-1-2 because it's quite a meta formation after the patch. So we start off quite well with a Thierry Henry. The next player is going to be a Kenny Dalglish. Or is it? Do we go for Van Persie? No, we go for Dalglish. I do like Dalglish to be fair on this game. And in the cam spot, we had the choice of Lucas Moura or Kevin De Bruyne. Unfortunately, not Kevin De Bruyne's team of the year, but you know, it is what it is. So we then get a Pogba, and this draft actually is looking quite good until we get Abel Taarabt in centre mid. Then it goes on and gets us another De Bruyne, again not the team of the year version, so we don't go and pick him. So that is the midfield now done. Moving on into the defence, we've got João Cancelo at the right back again, and not another team of the year, which is quite annoying. You know, I'd like to see some team of the years pop out every now and then here. The next centre back next to him is going to be the boy that is Bobby Moore, and then next to him I believe we picked Pau Torres, and then Dest at left back. Maybe could have gone with Johnny, you know, he'd have obviously linked to Pogba as well, but I just probably wasn't even thinking at the time. And then in goal we are going to go with Schmeichel. So not a bad base to start off with the team. You know, draft seems to be quite OP, and obviously draft an icon heavy, should I say, at the minute. So obviously that's the thing. Then we get another centre back in there in the boy Davinson Sanchez. So he's looking quite good. We just sort of need a Premier League left back, and then we're looking sort of good to go, to be fair. Maybe 1 or 2 different decent subs like here and there. You know, I was going to pick Rafinha, but then realised obviously he plays for Leeds, and I'm of course a Bradford fan, so I don't really want to be using Leeds players. So that's sort of that. Next couple of picks then, what can we get? We get a cheeky Mo Salah, Ronaldo or Vinicius choice. We're going to go though with Vinicius Jr. You wouldn't have thunk it, would you? No, neither do I. But obviously the 5-star skills is very, very important on this game, and I love Vinicius Jr. and obviously know how to use him because I've got his player of the month in my club, so I'm obviously quite used to using the card. Then give in and obviously have to go and pick a Leeds player because we needed the chemistry, but then we luckily get Desai, so he's going to now slot in at centre back, and we're looking quite good now, getting obviously the 4 sort of triangle of icons, which is quite nice. Then what we're going to choose, we're going to get Pereira. You know, he could do a job at left back maybe. Next pick is going to be Enner Valencia. He used to be a decent little player at West Ham, to be fair. I don't really know what happened to him, but obviously he just moved away and his career just sort of fizzled out. And then the final player there is Wilfried Zaha. So not a bad draft to say the least. We also picked Vieira for the manager. Wish we could have got him in the actual team, to be fair, but it is what it is. So yeah, we are now in the draft final of this first draft. As you can see on the screen, this is the team that we're going to face. He's got himself Ronaldinho, he's got Puskas and Garrincha as a front three in a 5 at the back formation. I've seen a lot of drafts with 5 at the backs, and they seem to have very good like options. Like you seem to get better drafts using a 5 back against like different other formations of the game. So anyway, we do go 1 allowed in the final, which is quite unfortunate, but straight from kickoff we push through, and it's the boy Vinicius Jr. proving why we picked him in this draft to get us the goal level on this game. And then again Vinicius Jr. this time going to turn goal provider into the path of Thierry Henry to put us 2-1 up. So now we're moving on into the second half. A great tackle there by the boy João Cancelo. I'm going to try launch and attack ourselves. It's an inshallah through ball, which sort of didn't work, but then did because Vinny is too quick, and it falls its way into the path of Thierry Henry once more, and he's going to smash it into the back of the net to make it 3-1. Moving on into the 61st minute then, we chip a ball over the top with Henry. He finds Vinicius Jr. and we've scored again. It's now 4-1. Are we going to see a quit here? Well, yes, we are decent. So the first draft of the episode is going to result in a win, in a 4-1 win and a rage quit as well. So very, very good. As you can see, the other results will pop on your screen. So we won 1-0, 2-0 and 6-4 in the previous rounds. But from the round 4 rewards, we get 2 5k packs and 2 25k packs. That's not very good, I can't lie. That's probably one of the worst rewards you can get. So now we're just going to move on into the next one. Obviously, we're going to save the packs up for the Team of the Year full release. which will be out by the time you're watching this, but obviously we're a little bit ahead of videos because, you know, yeah, so it's like literally Sunday, no, it's Monday for me now, and you're watching this on Friday, so, you know. So anyway, we're going to now move on into the second draft, and we start off quite well. Once again, we get ourselves a cheeky Zinedine Zidane, then a couple of picks we could have just Garrincha, Best, or Sterling there. I've gone with George Best because I'm going to use Sterling anyway, because I'm getting his player of the month, and also I've already used Garrincha like a few times, and I don't really like him. So they then get the boy Kenny Dalglish up front, and then moving on over to the left hand side, we get Neymar Jr.'s inform, a very good card on this game. Then a couple more like icons popped out, but we decided to opt against that, you know, going against Baby Vieira, and we've gone with the boy N'Golo Kante because he's fantastic on this game. So moving on now into the defence, we've got the option of Davinson Sanchez once again. I'm going to pick him. He was actually quite solid in that draft. I did actually use him at centre-back instead of Bobby Moore. I decided to switch it about a bit after the first couple of games. Moving to the right-back spot, we get Cafu there. Could have had, obviously, Philip Lahm, but Cafu's got a bit more pace, so he's probably a little bit more usable. So that is the first 11 done now. Moving on into the bench, this is where you obviously hope to get the big players, and we are getting quite a few here. We get Rio Ferdinand to partner the boy Davinson Sanchez at centre-back. What else can we get in the draft? Well, we're going to get Joe Cole, decent left back, upgrade that. So now the team is pretty much set. It just sort of needs a couple of subs and we'll be absolutely golden. So we're now going to pick the boy Saka in there. Who else is going to come out? Well, Lee Evans, you know, ex-Preferred player, I just had to pick him. Vinicius Jr. then pops out. We could have gone with headliner Salah as well, but Vinny with the 5-star skills, man, you just have to choose 5-star skills in this game. Especially for me, being a skiller, you know, the Elastico and doing things like that, it just makes more sense. We also pick Smith Rowe there because, you know, Saka and Smith Rowe, you love the chant, you love the boys, and obviously they're now in this draft together, which is fantastic. Unfortunately, won't play though. You know, they probably should have done. They did actually play like first 1 or 2 games, but obviously when it gets to later rounds, you need to use the better players in your draft to obviously win the draft, because that's ultimately what we're here to do. That is to win the draft, because we're on a road to glory. We don't have a million. Well, we do have a million coins, but we don't have like a million coins to spend on just doing drafts and whatever. We need to obviously make up profit, and by doing that is obviously, well, you're going to higher your chances of doing that by obviously getting up into the higher rounds of the draft. So moving again into the next final, this is the team that we're going to play. He's got himself Jota, he's got Eto'o, he's got George Best, he's got a brilliant midfield in Essien, Varane and Ballack, and then obviously that defence as well is quite good. Sort of luckily enough for me though, he's got Baresi, who's got about 12 pace, so hopefully we can outpace him. Anyway, we start off this game once again quite poorly. So for the second time in a row in a final, we've gone 1-0 down. But can we respond? Well, Neymar Jr. is going to do just that. He's ridiculous. Honestly, I need to get this guy on the road store as quickly as possible because he's just stupid. And obviously we've got Icardi, we've got Mbappe, so we've got a lot of links obviously to get into him, which is quite good. And obviously Roberto Carlos at left back, obviously providing that sort of perfect link. So we now go 2-1 up as well, which is quite decent again through Neymar. And guess who scores again? It's going to be Neymar. So we make it 3-1 inside 31 minutes, and guess what happens here? We get another rage quit. So that's 2 draft wins in a row, which is absolutely fantastic. What are the rewards going to be though? That's the question. Are we going to get 2 5k packs and 2 25k packs again? I hope not, honestly. Anyway, as you can see, we obviously won 4-0, 3-0, like 3-2, and then in the final we get again 2 5k packs and 2 25k packs. I don't know what's going on there, but that is genuinely terrible rewards. But that does put us up to, I believe, 53 packs or something, which is actually quite good. And obviously we'll have a little bit of a pack opening. So we're now going to move on into the final draft of the episode. We've got the choice of a 4-3-3 attack, a 5 at the back, well, a couple of 5 at the backs, a 4-2-3-1 and another formation. We decided to go for the 4-2-3-1. I've not used it for quite a while, and we start off pretty poorly, I'd probably say, from the picks. I decided to go with Pirlo because you're not really going to get many decent centre mids on this game, and obviously with the attackers you're just using an extra option where you could get someone better. So we start off with the striker, which is Wayne Rooney, which is quite good, and then we get the choice of Lucas Moura again, and I actually really liked him. And obviously in the 4-2-3-1 he's going to be playing out wide, so he's sort of a bit like a winger, so I thought, you know what, he's probably best suited for obviously him to come into the draft. We also got Matías Pereira, obviously ex West Brom player, and then we got someone else, I can't remember who's, or Lanzini, that's it, and then Declan Rice, who obviously strong links into him. So we're looking quite decent for Kem now. Obviously we just need to get the best players like possible for the position. So moving on into the centre backs, what we're going to get, well, we're going to choose Tyrone Mings over Tomori. That's a little bit of an interesting decision, but obviously for Kem reasons, we kind of had to do it. Then we're going to move on and get ourselves the boy Eddie Militao. So if we can get like Cafu at right back, that would be great. And guess what? The prayers got answered. We do get Cafu at right back, so that means we're going to get full chem onto the boy Eder Militao, and then in goal we are going to choose ourselves the boy Bernd Leno. So now moving on into the subs, who can we get? We'll get Rashford with a new image, but we didn't pick him. We went with Coleman instead. So then the first sort of goalkeeper choice, we get ourselves the boy Schmeichel. Not bad, you know, he's an icon, so he'll link to everyone. Then we get Rafael Varane. He's obviously going to slot in instead of Tyron Mings on like 8 chemistry or whatever if we can get a manager from the right league. Moving on, we get Roberto Carlos, not Roberto Carlos, should I say. We get Carlos Alberto. He's going to slot in at centre back for a little bit. Just maybe we play him at CDM, play Cafu at CDM, take Palo off or something. Obviously, just switch up a little bit, then get Varane on the pitch. We've also got Claude Maurice in there, which is okay. He's going to play on 7 chem at the minute. If we can't get anyone else, we kind of need a couple more icons, obviously, for that to work. We get Gervinho as the final bench player, which is interesting. Now moving on into the reserves, we're going to start off with a Tchouaméni, which is, you know, he's quite decent because obviously Claude Maurice, he's French as well, so you just get loads and loads of links, which is obviously what you want. So moving on, we get Alex Teixeira in there. What else can we get? Well, Ollie Watkins is there, don't really want him, so we're going to pick Littmann because obviously he links to absolutely everyone, so that's exactly what you want. A couple more to go, then we're going to get Diaby in there, and then the final pick is going to be Vinicius Junior's in form. That's quite decent. He will actually get played, and obviously he could play out wide, he could play through the middle. He's actually quite versatile in sort of how he plays on this game. So as you can see, we're going to move on into the final once again, and this is the team that we're going to play. He's got himself Freezer down, he's got the boy Maradona, he's got Torres, he's got Laborde up front, which is quite interesting. I believe he subbed him off, to be fair, but can we break the curse of going 1-0 down? Well, as you can see, he is going through on goal. It's Maradona. He's a sort of like a 4v4 situation, and it's the boy Carlos Alberto to get skinned, and Laborde is going to score the first goal of the game. We're 1-0 down once again. 3 times this has happened, but twice before it's happened, we've won the game. So anyway, we start from kick-off. We're pushing through. It's Vinicius Junior. Can he get a goal straight away? Well, yes, he can. Like, he's very poor goalkeeper, and I can't lie. Like, he might as well just not have been there, to be fair. But we do go on to equalise the game. And can we get another one? Well, inshallah, through ball happened, and we're in on goal. And it's Wayne Rooney. He gets around the defence. He takes the shot. He's hit the post. But then, Lucas, I don't know how that's gone in, but it has. And we're now 2-1 up. We've turned the game around, which is brilliant to see. Then the boy Vinicius Junior is going to get around the defence, and it's the boy Wayne Rooney once again to put us 3-1 up, and we're absolutely cruising again. It's another one of those games where we've gone 1-0 down and then just absolutely turned it on, which is brilliant. And obviously we're now hopefully going to cruise to a 3rd win in a row for the draft. And as you can see, Wayne Rooney's set through again for his hat-trick, and he's going to score that hat-trick. So we get a rage quit again as well. So 3 rage quits, 3 times we went 1-0 down, and obviously 3 times we've obviously gone and won the draft after being 1-0 down, which is brilliant. And it only took 43 minutes for that one, so that's actually quite decent. So what can we get as draft rewards, and hopefully we can get something decent, better than the 2 5k packs and 25k packs, and it's going to actually give us a 50k pack. That's actually not too bad. We'll take that, you know, it's better than nothing. Obviously it's tradable as well, so if you can pack a team of the year, then we're absolutely sorted. But anyway, that's going to pretty much wrap up the end of the episode. So if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll catch you in this one tomorrow. Peace.